Hello and welcome to Weirdo Channel. This video is about places in Japan you cannot miss for travel, and also, some rules for traveling that you should not ignore. At the end of the video we will tell you the rules of traveling to Japan too. So stay with us until the end of the video. One, Kyoto. Best for traditional experiences. Kyoto, Japan's imperial capital for 1,000 years, is home to more than 1,000 temples. Among them are the monumental, like Kinkaku-ji, and the meditative, like Ryoan-ji, with its stark Zen rock garden. And temples are only the start of it. There's the culture of tea, which you can appreciate at one of the city's many elegant tea houses. The art of the geisha, those iconic performers of traditional music and dance, and also a rich food culture, including kaiseki. 2. Nioshima. Best for architecture. Nioshima is one of Japan's great success stories, a rural island on the verge of becoming a ghost town, now a world-class center for contemporary art. Many of Japan's most lauded architects have contributed structures, including museums, a boutique hotel and even a bathhouse, all designed to enhance the island's natural beauty and complement its existing settlements. The resulting blend of avant-garde and rural Japan is captivating. It has also inspired some Japanese to pursue a slower life outside the big cities, relocating to Nioshima to open cafes and inns. 3. Hiroshima. Best for being reflective. Hiroshima today is a forward-thinking city with attractive, leafy boulevards. It's not until you visit the Peace Memorial Museum that the true extent of human tragedy wreaked by the atomic bomb becomes vividly clear. A visit here is a heartbreaking, important history lesson. The park around the museum, much of which was designed by Japan's great modernist architect Tange Kenzo, offers many opportunities for reflection. But the city's spirit of determination as well as its food will ensure that you'll have good memories to take with you when you leave. 4. Koya-san. Best for exploring temples. Riding the funicular up to the sacred Buddhist monastic complex of Koya-san feels, appropriately, like ascending to another world. There are over 100 temples here, the highlight of which is Okinawan, where paths weave their way among towering cryptomeriad trees and time-worn stone stupas covered in moss and lichen. Other temples offer a different experience, the chance to spend the night, dine on traditional vegetarian Buddhist cuisine and wake up early for morning meditation with the resident monks. Planning tip: though Japanese temples and shrines do not have established dress codes, visitors are expected to stay relatively quiet in these sacred spaces. 5. Osaka. Best for street food and nightlife. Tokyo doesn't nab all the superlatives when it comes to urban experiences. Osaka, Japan's third largest city, is tops for street food. Don't miss its signature dish, takoyaki. It also has the most dramatic of nightscapes, a dazzling display of LED lights, animated signage and flashing video screens along the canal-side strip Dotonbori. The city, Japan's oldest merchant center, has a pace, spirit and zest for life all of its own. Its unofficial slogan is Kideor. Planning tip: in addition to nightly accommodation fees, Osaka hotels will typically charge an accommodation tax that varies depending on the standard nightly rate. 6. Hakoni. Mount Fuji is on most people's lists of places to visit in Japan, but this must-see Japan landmark can be rather elusive and is often hidden by clouds. There are a number of places you can see the mountain from, but Hakoni is easy to reach from Tokyo, and there are lots of other things to do in the area in case you are out of luck with a sighting. Despite visiting on a cloudy, drizzly day, we were lucky that Mount Fuji emerged from the clouds above Lake Ashi and it was magical. Hakoni is also fun to visit because you can do a loop of the sites on different modes of transport: train, bus, pirate boat, and cable car. 7. Kanazawa. Kanazawa is one of the best cities to visit in Japan. but few foreign tourists make it here. Consider Kanazova as a quieter alternative to Kyoto to experience geisha districts with preserved wooden buildings. There is also one of the most beautiful gardens in the country, a stunning castle, and many art museums to explore. In Kanazawa, don't miss these places. Wandering Kenroku-en Garden, one of the top 3 gardens in Japan. Exploring the wooden tea houses of the geisha districts Higashi-chaya and the quieter Kajuamachi and Nishi-chaya. Experiencing a traditional tea ceremony at the exquisite Gyokusen-en Gardens. 8. Nikko. Nikko is a temple town and UNESCO World Heritage Site in the mountains a few hours north of Tokyo and makes a cool retreat from the city. The area is famous for its vibrant autumn colors. The temples and shrines with their vermilion gates and moss-covered stone lanterns are scattered on the wooded hillside. The main attraction is Tsumego Shrine, a stunning complex with more than a dozen lavishly decorated red and gold buildings amongst huge ancient cedar trees. The crowds can be overwhelming, so afterwards head to one of the quieter shrines. 9. Tsumego. Tsumego is a picture-perfect traditional mountain village in the Kiso Valley. It is one of the best preserved post towns in Japan, and you feel like you've stepped back in time on the traffic-less streets of beautifully restored wooden inns. During the Edo period 300 years ago, Tsumego was a stop on the Nakasendo Way between Kyoto and Edo. You can hike part of this trail to the village of Megumi in about 2 to 3 hours. Unfortunately, a typhoon prevented us doing this, but it's supposed to be a scenic and easy walk. 10. Narra. Narra was Japan's first permanent capital and is full of historic treasures including many UNESCO World Heritage Sites. It's one of the top Japan attractions and makes a rewarding day trip from Kyoto to visit the temples and wild deer in Narra Park. The Daibutsu-den at Todaiji is the main site. It's the largest wooden building in the world and nothing prepares you for the immense sight. Inside is the 15-meter-tall gold and bronze statue of Buddha that dates back to 751. That was the video, and let's go to the rules of traveling to Japan. Japan has resumed its visa exemption scheme for short-stay tourism and business travel. You'll no longer need to apply for a visa prior to arrival or arrange your holiday through an authorized tour operator. If you have a valid vaccination certificate, you no longer need to do a pre-departure COVID-19 test for entry to Japan. Check your airline's testing requirements, as they may be different. Prior to departure, you'll need to register with Visit Japan Web to upload your vaccination certificate. Answer a health survey and complete immigration and customs questionnaires. This will generate a QR code which you'll need to show on arrival in Japan. Thanks for watching the video. As always, if you liked the video, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.